I'm Liv Cooke, freestyle football world champion, and welcome to Amsterdam for our Play Anywhere vlog. I'm going to be travelling to different cities across Europe to find out what it's like to play football there, to hear your stories, and of course, to freestyle. So I'm just on the metro on my way to meet up with Rocke. This woman is amazing. I cannot wait to interview her. She is an ex-national team player, street football legend, freestyler, and the director of the Favela Streets Foundation. So let's go. Rocke. What a legend. First ever female freestyler, street legend, Favela Streets Foundation director. What else?
Yeah, what else?
Ex-national team player. Am I missing anything?
No, I think that's enough for now.
For now. Talk to me, like, how did you first start getting into football?
So all of my technical skills, I just learned my first tricks from my father. He was an indoor player, also played on the field. But for me, like, I literally slept with a football. So I even like made up these several games in the living room of my parents. I just put the furniture in different places, and then with a tennis ball, I had to pass that.
Yeah.
I was just playing football and creating all these different kind of games just to be able to improve my skills.
So you started out with like quite the street, urban vibe. That's how I started, playing on the street, in the living room, breaking a few lamps. It's worth it though.
Yeah, it is. Your parents go crazy.
Yeah.
But
They'll thank you in a few years.
They understand.
Yeah. Not at the moment though. Like in a few years they don't understand.
Yeah. I think I was about 13 years old when I first started playing for our local football club.
What club was that?
That was called the Legmeervogels.
Legmeervogels.
Yes.
Was that good?
Yeah, that was actually good.
Well done, me. Geweldig. Oh, do you know what? The only sentence I know. Ik ben een geweldig persoon.
Yeah, of course you know that only sentence.
What does it mean?
I'm a great person.
Yeah, that's all I know.
Like GOAT.
Yeah.
Like the greatest of all time.
Oh, okay. Well, if you complimented me that. So this club that you played in, was it a girls' team or?
No, it was a boys' team. So I was the only girl in the boys' team, and I have to say, like, most of the girls that I know that play football didn't mind playing with boys, and I just didn't like that I had to battle and fight for my place every game. This sounds a bit weird, but I mean I think in a mental way, because is it mental? I don't know, mentally way. Yeah. Because for example, one example that I can give you was that I played an away game against Apkoude, which is close by here, and I was a left winger, and it's the first half, and I scored 3 times. Yeah, and it's a hat trick.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then when I come from the field, I walk.
You won, right? 3-0.
Yeah, so it was it was halftime. Okay. I go off the field, and the father from the other team comes up to me and says to me, "Hey, they say that you're a girl, but I don't believe that. Pull down your pants and show it to me." And I'm 14 years old, and always like, is that a boy or is that a girl? Girls can't play football. I had that all the time, which made me stronger, but also so insecure. But I always felt that I was different. Like, they told me, like, you're different. But I only realized later that that's your power, to be different and to, like, you know. So
what advice would you give to the girls out there? Because in some European countries, that still might be happening.
Yeah.
The ones that aren't as advanced as the Netherlands yet.
I always thought that, you know what, I can do more than you think I can do. And I think that what I always say is that if you project something on somebody else, it sticks like clay in their ear. So you will mold your self-image from that. So my self-image was a man wife. But I also knew, like, this man wife is going to humiliate you and it's going to give you panna. So yeah, you know, you might call me a man wife, but I will show you and I will let my feet speak that even a girl can play football. So I think that it's so important that you believe that you can be more than people around you expect you to be. So this is the boat that I am meant to be freestyling on, apparently. Have you had anybody do anything like this before?
No, I really haven't. Usually I send them off the roof instead of allowing them to stay on the roof.
So I'm like the first person you're allowing on the roof?
Absolutely.
Oh, I feel honoured.
Probably the last one.
Mayday! Mayday! I got a bit cocky and I started trying like around the worlds. Not the smartest idea. It's slippy up here, listen to that. Now we'll get it back and I will smash it. I'll make up for it, I promise. Alright, take 2. So, whilst I'm up here freestyling and enjoying life, I've got my assistant Lewis absolutely pegging it round the canal. So when you see like all this cool footage, just know he's pegging it round, absolutely dying. Look at him. How you feeling, Lewis? Out of breath? Look at that. I've had to come back down because there's a bridge that would have flattened me. Imagine that. Death by play anywhere. See, this is why you can't try this stuff at home. Listen, you've got good boat insurance.
Yes, I hope so. It's not mine boat, so.
To the right?
It's a bit to the right, yeah.
Christ! I think we're in a current.
No, you're doing well.
You sure?
You're doing well.
The wheel just went on its own then. You see that?
Yeah, I know.
Mayday! Mayday! Someone's on my roof! Why do you think it's more accessible now? What's been like the driving power, especially like here? In like around Amsterdam and the Netherlands as a whole, what's really made it like more accessible and take it to a level where now girls can go and play in a team and they don't feel like they have to prove themselves, they're just any other player?
Yeah, I think of course the Euros made just the recent one, because then you can actually see that I can, because I do a lot of grassroots projects, so I'm like on the field, on the playing fields in all these different cities in Holland, and it's crazy. Like towards the Euros, you could already see like, oh my God, all of these girls, where are they coming from? So I think also what was a really important thing is that we qualified for the World Cup, qualified for the Euros. We never qualified. I remember when I played and when I went watching at the women's national team, they didn't even play in stadiums, and it was like people like standing, and I can even remember when we did they had to play a match to like keep their A status. We were like, we sucked. No, majorly. And for me, it's just crazy to see that we now have Lieke Martens, we have Shanice van der Sande, we have Shaki Groene, we have such an amazing team, and I'm so proud of that. But they just became famous instantly, and not because of the fame, but because of the fact that they show this young generation of girls that you can dream about playing in sold-out football stadiums. You can dream about playing at Barcelona. I mean, I dreamed about it, but my role models were male. I mean, it was Edgar Davids, it was Ronaldinho. To me, I think that is the biggest change, that you now have these girls also starring in very like mainstream commercials and media, and just a face.
Thing is, when you're crossing a road in Amsterdam, you have to look left, look right, look left, look right, and then go and still look left and right. Oh crap, still look left and right when you go, because there's bikes, there's bicycles, there's cars, there's people. Oh, it's a death trap, Amsterdam roads. Look at them all. Fun fact for you, there is more bikes in Amsterdam than people. When you come to Amsterdam, you have to try a stroopwafel. This place makes the best, and I love it. Van Wonderen, head in. Salted caramel fudge one, a small please. I love stroopwafels, and what better place to have one than where it's actually from. If you haven't been and had a stroopwafel in Amsterdam, then you haven't really been to Amsterdam. So like, why did you stop football? Because you seem very involved in the scene, you seem to know everyone, you're at every event, but what made you stop?
Well, it's my injury. So when I was 21, I tore my ACL during a game, and my operation failed. I had another operation, it failed. So I don't have any cartilage anymore in my left knee. So that means that I cannot jump, I cannot run anymore. So, but for me, that was like my whole life just collapsed, because everything was about football. And then this doctor just told me like, hey, you gotta find another hobby. You got too much damage in your knee. Oh my God. And I was like, another hobby?
It's not a hobby, is it?
Excuse me. My complete identity is football. I mean, if I leave football, then who am I? What am I gonna do now? I still have this fire and passion for the game, and that's when I thought like, okay, I cannot really do that magical thing myself, play football, but I can use and share that magic in the world.
I actually saw the video of you. It was in this area, wasn't it?
It was.
Some sort of challenge thing. You're going around this bit, and then like, did you do a Hehakaija over that plant?
I
did. And then shoot it into that little square? See, Rocke, I've heard a lot about you, street legend. I'm sick of hearing legend.
But
I'm thinking,
you want to
my time.
You want to steal the crown? You want
my
to steal
time.
the crown?
I want to steal the crown.
I mean, that's weird.
I don't know if I'm equipped for
I mean,
the
she's a
street
freestyle
crown.
player. That's so different than
Yeah,
street football.
street football, freestyle. It's very different, but I want to give it a go.
Okay,
and if I get it, right?
What do you get?
Do I get your crown? Can I put it in my Instagram bio?
Yeah, you can.
Street football legend. Rocke who?
Rocke who?
Alright, let's give it a go. Come on.
Let's go.
The two tricks she does in it, I've never even tried before. And then actually getting it in that tiny little square, I'm going to be impressed.
Let's go.
No, we used the wall. Ah!
It actually went through.
Yeah, but it used the wall, so.
No, but that's fine. I mean, it can hit the wall.
One more go. One more go.
You want to do she want to do it like a street legend does, you know? But that's difficult. That's hard, yo. That's years of practicing, you know.
Ah!
No! God damn!
Oh!
Oy! No. Yeah! Oh! Close.
This is hard. I want my crown. Give me my crown.
High
I can't come to Amsterdam, visit the famous sign, try stroopwafels, freestyle on a boat, and chat all things football with Rocke, and not go to a game. So I'm at the stadium for Ajax versus Lyon in the Women's Champions League. So let's go. Exploring the stadium. Oh, the gym. So a workout sesh. I want to find a room where they do the media interviews after the game. But we're actually currently in the press office. This place. Amsterdam has been amazing. Kickstarting the journey by freestyling on top of a moving boat was insane. I'm surprised I didn't fall in, but it all went well. And then chatting to Rocke, like, her story is incredible. Like, how she was asked to prove that she was a girl because she was one of the best players on the pitch, scoring all the goals, is unreal. But then, like, hearing how she witnessed the Euros transform the women's game here, and now little girls are coming up and they're looking up to these female players and seeing they can sell out stadiums, seeing them as role models. I love it. Oh, and then nailing the challenge against Rocke. Call me the street legend. No, I'm joking. Rocke's amazing. But honestly, I have loved this place. Guys, don't forget, like, comment, share, subscribe, do all of that. And where are we going next? Wait and see.